Hi guys, welcome to Sunday Podcast. It's me, Twija, and Pablo, and today we'll be asking the question: what does the future holds for the youth? And fortunately, today we have a great presence has fallen to our podcast today, which is our good friend Akif.
All right. Hi everyone. I hope that everyone is doing fine. It's been a lovely weather for the past few days, and I just hope that everyone is having a great weekend.
All right,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so the opening question is: where do you see yourself in 5 years? Let's start with Akif
Mm.
first.
All right, let's start with me.
Yeah.
All right, so just a basic information about myself. My name is Akif, currently 23 years old. So in the next 5 year, I will be 28 years old. So by the time I reach that age, I hope that I finish my degree at least, and also been trying to. I'll try to finish my master by 28. Also, if I finish my master at 28, I will be trying to enroll for Pegawai Takbir Diplomat.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a program under government servant program. Yep.
wow.
Okay. Diplomat ni bukan yang undercover spy pergi ke negara-negara lain
Bukan,
ke?
bukan, 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 bukan,
Oh, bukan
bukan.
eh.
Bukan, bukan. Itu lain tu, itu lain.
Alright.
So, which country are you going, like, you want to go?
China.
China? Oh, yeah,
Ooh, oh
yeah, yeah,
yeah, since you
because,
can speak Mandarin and
oh, yeah, guys,
Yes.
Akif can speak Mandarin. Bagi sikit, bagi
Yes.
sikit. Introduce yourself in
Uh,
Mandarin a bit lah.
alright, alright, alright. I'll try, I'll try. Alright，大家好，我叫做伊萨米，今年23岁，在拉曼大学读这书，你们可以听听一下吧，谢谢。
谢谢。
Set.
OK。
Aku tahu dia cakap nama dia tadi. Aku cakap
OK。
Syara. Aku cakap Syara.
Aizami ya?
Izami tu macam, oh, okay, okay, okay.
Malaysia je aku faham. Boleh tak cakap faham ah.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Moving on, man. How about you?
Ooh, in 5 years
Hmm.
Yep.
In 5 years I will be leaving my 20s. Damn.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
So
damn.
Why you gotta say
Okay.
that, bro?
yeah, bro. Damn, bro. So in 5 years, ideally I would like to get married by that time, have
Oh.
my own place to settle down, and then um still living a healthy lifestyle, in financially be stable financially, have multiple streams of income.
Okay.
Mungkin if you're talking about career wise, maybe kalau boleh uh, nak explore like bukan new jobs but new positions
Mm.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
than what I'm doing right now. And then hopefully still doing Sunday podcast.
Okay.
Nice.
That's the spirit.
So,
Betul, betul. That's the spirit.
So yeah, for now itulah in the next 5 years.
alright.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, aku pun lebih kurang kau je. Like,
Yeah.
sure, have my own family, reaching
Hey.
saying goodbye to the 20s. Oh my God.
Yep.
And then, yeah, of course, for me, career-wise, work, just want to work at a fairly good company with
Mm-hmm.
a meaningful role.
Yeah.
Mm.
And at the same time, uh, mana tahu like we could be podcasting with big people,
Yep.
Ooh. Yep,
That's
yep,
the
yep,
goal.
yep. That's the goal.
macam mungkin boleh dengan our own prime minister
Yes,
at that
sir.
Then
at that time.
yeah, at that
Mm.
time apa? Maybe beyond 5 years too, we can talk to wakil Malaysia ke China.
Betul,
Okay.
betul, betul.
Okay.
Kalau
Mungkin,
dia ingat
mungkin.
kalau dia ingat kita lagi ya.
Betul lah itu tu.
Of
Dah jadi
course.
diplomat dah macam, dia dah
Terus
level lain
pasal
dah.
kau dia.
Dah level lain Oh way
Dia,
bro.
dia tak ingat dah cakap bahasa Melayu macam ni. Tak tahu
Dia tu.
Betul-betul jumpa tak cahau, tak cahau.
Betul, betul. Okay. Right, let's get on for the first question. That is, at the current state of time
Hmm.
or towards the future, is it possible for us to get jobs?
Hmm.
For youth especially.
For youth, yeah. For us
I
youth.
think Akif orang sesuai yang boleh tanya ni sebab he's still studying kan.
Ah, yeah. Betul.
Saya tak tahu apa dia punya perspektif.
Alright. First thing first, macam kita baru tahulah, we've been transforming into endemic just quite recent. Alright.
Yep.
So macam lama tak lama lah. So before that, the whole world was hit by COVID-19, which affected the whole world economy.
Yep.
So from there, we can actually see the trend, that statistic that have been posted by the Malaysian government itself. It shows that in 2021, a high number of unemployment rate at 4.6 something percent, all right,
Yep.
for 2021. But after we enroll into endemic, we change into endemic. On 2022, our unemployment rate decreased to 3.6%. So at least 1% there. All right, so the employment rate increase, like people get to the economy start to rolling, more cash inside the circle, and people start to hire people just because they want to expand their business and everything. So for me, what the current student are doing, final year student, people who are just graduated, they want to enter the market itself, I think it's a good time because the economy is growing. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people people are actually pinching the money in, people are injecting capital inside the market. So people are looking to grow, right? Even the government itself is looking for private sector to do things for them. You can
Yeah.
say anything from engineering works, you can say to the finance people, you can say to the even environmentalists is looking they are looking for people from environmental background. So for me, this is a good indicator that we do have future after we have graduated from college or universities. So for my answer, yes, I do believe that there are hope, and actually we will get a good and stable career after we have finished our studies in the universities.
Okay. Very insightful. So basically on like the statistic of it,
Okay.
we or the youth should have higher chance of getting jobs, right?
Ya, betul.
But that's based on theoretical.
Ya, betul.
How about the real life situation?
Alright, real life situation kita kena deal with a lot of stuff. Okay, some people used to call it macam benefit.
Mm-hmm.
People call it office politics. People macam ada even to some extent that macam memilih kerja kan. Mungkin
Mm-hmm.
kita kadang-kadang dengar macam orang memilih kerja ni macam tak patut and everything. But to be very honest, benda tu happen in the market itself, kan?
Yep.
So for me, theoretically, yes, unemployment rate has decreased. But the human factor yang membuatkan kita tak dapat apa yang kita nak after we graduated, alright? Macam benda-benda macam wages,
Yeah.
benefit, apa yang the company akan bagi kat kita sendiri and everything. So benda-benda tu will affect sebenarnya.
So based on that, is there like in your opinion again, like ada ke chance for us, for the youth, to attain jobs?
There are still possibilities. right, there is high chances for fresh grad student untuk dapat kerja dalam bidang yang diorang nak.
Okay.
Yep. I think I rasa masih ada peluang untuk anak-anak muda kita yang baru habis belajar, yang nak keluar ke alam dewasa akan dapat apa yang diorang nak. But it's not going to be an easy ride lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faham.
Because job hunting is very very hard now kan.
Yep. I can
Very competitive.
very
Very
competitive.
very competitive.
Mhm.
Macam contohnya I have this degree, tengok orang sebelah pun ada, betul tak?
Betul.
Kan, so kita kena know what we want to do after kita grad from universities. Yep. So that's possibility.
Mhm.
Masih ada possibility. Masih ada people hiring and the market, like I say, is growing. Kita tengah nak going to that state of economic growth. Gonna be more growth in the next few years.
Okay. Alright. Faham. What do you think, man?
For me, the possibility tu akan always ada lah.
Mhm.
Yang macam Akib kata, 2020, 2021 was the hardest times untuk cari kerja. Especially aku graduate pun 2020,
Mhm.
masa first time MCO. So masa tu memang lay off banyak. Aku nak cari kerja pun at least for me, it took me 6 months baru dapat kerja. Itu pun program Protegi tu kan.
Yeah.
And after more than a year after graduate baru dapat the stable jobs lah.
Hmm.
So that was in 2021. I think macam Akid cakap juga, this starting 2022, I think more companies are open to hiring. So there have been higher rate of people getting hired kan.
Betul.
Especially among fresh graduate lah.
Betul.
But I think I want to touch on apa yang Akid cakap tadi, on the things macam office politics lah, wages lah,
Mhm.
expectation and everything. I think all of us, macam aku dengan Tuja pun pernah student at one time.
Betul.
And we have this perception or expectation yang okay, once dah keluar ada degree ni, kita nak gaji at least 3K, 4K.
Mhm.
Kita nak kerja apa yang kita belajar apa semua.
Yep.
But the reality is the possibility of getting that is quite low.
Betul.
And macam the orang yang ada rezeki dapat apa yang dia belajar, dapat kerja apa yang ikut apa macam course yang dia belajar, dan itu rezeki dia. But most of the time memang tak dapat, susah nak dapat. Because kalau semua orang ada desire yang sama untuk dapat kerja yang sama, then siapa nak kerja lain tu? Kan?
Betul.
The competition will be too high. And even macam aku pun, after aku keluar, walaupun aku belajar IT, program OTG tu aku masuk dalam bidang automobil, sales pula tu.
Faham?
So I think one of the most important trait for you, especially yang akan graduate, is to be open-minded. You know, sometimes it sucks about kita tak dapat apa yang kita nak, tapi be open-minded, try to belajar.
Mhm.
Dengan masa yang ada tu, try untuk belajar, walaupun dapat kontrak ke, as a permanent ke, tak kisahlah. But belajar betul-betul. Make sure you try to absorb everything that you can. Because umur kita sekarang until I would say 30 is the time for us to macam betul-betul grind, like betul-betul absorb semua benda kan.
Yep.
And learn how to communicate with people, not only your peers but to your bosses. Kalau you ada jenis kerja yang jumpa klien, belajar untuk communicate dengan klien, build a network, because you never know, sometimes klien tu sendiri yang akan offer kerja kat kita.
Betul.
So daripada situ, itu semua penting. And then I think in whatever you do, you have to do So you have to do it to the best of your abilities. I think kalau kau seorang yang bagus dalam apa yang kau buat, then the other thing will follow. Sebab sometimes kita terlalu fokus, okay, kita nak duit. Kita nak
Yep.
duit lah, kita nak position lah. Tapi kerja kita tak bagus pun. To
Well,
back up
yeah.
dan kan. So kita tak ada apa nak tunjukkan pada orang atas untuk naikkan tangan kita ke naikkan gaji kita. But kalau kita bagus and fokus pada diri sendiri and keep on improving, orang kan, duit tu akan datang, orang akan datang. And
Rezeki tu
sometimes
datang.
company, rezeki tu datang. Sometimes company sampai susah nak lepaskan.
Yep.
Susah nak lepaskan kita. And I think that is one of many traits yang students sekarang kena ada lah. And I think we can touch a little bit on macam mana
Skill set.
skill set tu penting. Macam okay, aku ada this view lah. Sebab
Okay.
aku dah sampai sini kan, aku ada this view. Contoh bila aku tengok balik SPM aku and then university life, like totally different. Sebab SPM aku memang teruk, memang barai. So bila SPM barai ni, apa yang aku nampak sekarang is result tu tak menentukan kita kerja kat mana lah. Result SPM tu. Tapi result tu membuka peluang untuk kita. Dia bagi kita lebih option.
Betul.
Faham tak? So bila aku tak ada result yang bagus, aku tak ada option nak pergi mana-mana pun. Nak pergi universiti mana pun aku tak ada option. Like anything I wanted to do, tak dapat, kena reject dengan UPU apa semua.
Yep.
Last dapat offer belajar seni ukiran kayu. Macam
Faham.
benda bro. Terjumpalah satu universiti ni dekat Surat Khabar. So apply lah, masuklah IT. So kita memang tak ada choice. But in universiti aku try untuk ubah. Alhamdulillah result pun okay. And then terus option tu datang, orang call nak kerja ke tak, ni apa semua, for interviews and everything. So I think in university tu, masa yang korang ada tu, nak enjoy boleh enjoy. But if you want the higher percentage or higher chance of getting jobs, to just fokus juga untuk korang punya belajar, and especially korang punya final year project. Sebab yang itu yang recruiters akan betul-betul tengok.
Final year project
Final year project, macam mana korang, project apa korang buat, macam mana korang solve the problem, how do you explain your project, how do you try to upsell your project, and do you really understand your project. Kalau semua tu korang boleh explain betul-betul and korang betul-betul truly macam faham your projects, then I think there will be higher chance for you guys to get a job.
Faham.
Especially kalau jobs tu jobs yang korang nak. Because the competition is too high. So kalau dia akan tengok, kalau nak kata dia dapat 4 flat, semua orang boleh dapat 4 flat.
Betul.
Semua orang boleh graduate first class. But what can you do to apply to the jobs?
Yeah, true. I mean, honestly, I've been job hunting for months and months and months. I mean, I had a job. Okay, spoiler alert. But I agree that sure, we have our expectations on what that we want masa kita nak kerja kan, salary and whatever. But apa yang aku nak tekankan based on my own experience is like, the working environment. Sure, you can get like high pay jobs and everything, but still, if the environment doesn't work, it's either you torture yourself or you get out. So, but is it possible for us to get jobs? Sure. Again, taking Papa's point, which is having options, right? Like for myself pun, SPM pun marai. Uni also so, but even that, I still had the opportunity untuk learn a job, because I'm able to not define, somewhat like sell myself.
Yep.
Tapi if you want to sell yourself, you gotta have like your products lah, kan?
Yeah, something to back it up.
Something to back it up. So if you have nothing, macam if your results pun badai, your credentials pun tak okay, then mungkin bukan mungkin lah. It's you still have the opportunity to land a job, but then maybe not the ones that you want. Macam Amar kata macam dia dapat uni in like woodworkings, right? Macam there's nothing wrong.
Imagine me doing that, bro.
Yeah, bro. You be like, aku call lah, Man, aku nak kursi kayu satu, Man. Minggu depan boleh tak?
Yeah, bro. Tapi silo lah kalau aku boleh buat macam video kan.
Kan?
Tu kau tu
Yang tu
custom
silo
kan.
lah.
So stream, man. Oh,
Nanti style.
betul. But still, there's nothing wrong with that. Cuma yelah, kita masing-masing ada passion sendiri. Ada benda yang kita nak buat. Tapi without the option, without having good credentials, then your options are limited. Sebab I believe that jobs ni merata ada. Sama ada kita nak atau kita tak nak je.
Yeah, dia macam duit lah. Kalau kita tak ada, kalau kita ada RM5 dia, kita boleh makan nasi bujang kan.
Betul.
Air kosong. Kalau kau ada duit berlambak, kau pergi lah makan buffet ke apa.
Betul.
The more option you have.
That's true.
It's important. And cakap pasal project tadi pun, like macam dulu kan kita tak, at least for me lah, aku tak faham apa setiap kali report nak kena buat problem statement lah, nak kena cari ni lah apa semua. And now bila dah kerja tu yang kita macam baru kita dapat tahu kan, in order to do a project you have to know macam apa problem yang kita try nak solve.
Betul.
And apa yang kita nak buat. And bila kau boleh explain that to recruiters easily and buat dia faham, then you have a greater chance lah untuk dapat kerja tu.
Yeah, true. Project management lah basically. Right?
Itu penting. And then the things yang kau cakap how to market yourself.
Market yourself, yep.
Itu pun sangat penting. Because you are competing against like, tak tahu mana tahu kerja tu orang minta like hundreds of people yang minta.
Betul.
Kan untuk datang interview apa semua. But if you don't know how to market yourself, then susah juga.
Yeah. Again, like you gotta know how to market yourself and you gotta have the credentials. So macam recently I had this interview again with a company. It was like an open interview whereby like there were 7 candidates, including myself. So ada interviewer. So I was the last one lah. So I heard like semua candidates 1 to 6. Okay, semua credentials macam semua orang macam background memang tip top lah kan. Working experience this, belajar ni, blah blah blah. But then there's this one guy. He has bachelor's, he has the master's, he has a diploma lagi. And then, I mean, like I say, let me just rephrase that. Dia ada bachelor's in mechanical, dia ada master's in mechanical, dia ada diploma or degree in project management. Lepas tu dia ada like years of experience in Proton, right? By that time aku dah macam okay dia, you know what, GG. Aku cakap tak apa lah, okay. You take it bro, you take it. You deserve it bro, okay?
Dia dah bawa banyak-banyak.
But what I'm trying to say is, and satu lagi memang cara dia sell himself pun memang aku impress lah. Although macam dia punya speaking tu mungkin not up to par like how everyone expect to be. Tapi memang even you know, to me, if an interviewer macam ask you questions like menunjukkan interest towards you, dia macam dia ada chance lah kan, untuk aku lah. So that happened to this guy, you know. Memang it was like a macam the interviewee sebelum ni macam very macam dull, sampai ke dia je macam macam very uplifting kan. Aku dengar pun macam terpegun, but at the same time aku macam terrified ke macam damn, these are the people like what I'm gonna have to compete with. So that's what it is based on my experience.
It's how you market yourself. Very important kan?
Betul. Okay, so moving on. Next is, okay, of course you have your career, right?
Mm-mm.
But di samping tu, you also have your own passion, things that you want to do. So, how do you future-proof your passion?
Mm. Alright, so talking about passion lah,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's a thing that we like to do,
Yep.
kan?
Mm-hmm.
Benda yang kita have so much interest in.
Betul.
Alright, so what my passion is basically I love swimmings.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I love any activities that related to water.
Yep.
So it can varies from scuba diving, swimming, open water swim. So benda-benda macam tu attracts me lah.
Mm-hmm.
I have sangat-sangat much interest in that space.
Yep.
Yang apa-apa activity yang relating water lah. So I used to be a swimmer when I was small.
Okay.
Alright, so lepas dah start sekolah menengah, I start to tinggal my swimming punya part. Then when balik to uni, I have to join co-curriculum kan. Macam benda-benda yang co-cu and events here and there. So I started to go back to swimmings and everything. So during my study years, during my diploma year, my college ada offer this one certificate yang will actually certify you as a lifeguard. Alright.
Oh, okay.
So in order for you to get that certificate, there's 7 or 8 tests that you need to pass. Alright. So since I have a basic in swimming, so I tell myself like, okay, why not? I should go for it, right? Sebab memang suka kan benda-benda macam tu.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did go for it. Alhamdulillah, successfully passed. And that certificate for you guys yang wonder what does it call? It called bronze medallion certificate. So it was dikeluarkan oleh Lembaga Keselamatan Air Malaysia, something like that.
Alright.
So from there, I punya passion into swimming getting serious. So from there, I cakap dengan myself, I need to do something with this passion of mine. Sebab I tak nak make it as a waste like macam what I did in the past.
Yep.
And sebab I used to be joining competition here and there. Apa tu semua tiba-tiba terus stop. So I told myself that I tak nak benda tu berulang lagi sekali. So tengok, tiba-tiba ada this one swimming academy yang tengah buka application untuk assistant coach, swimming coach. Okay, so I told myself that why not? Why not saya pergi and try this assistant, right? Untuk just jadi assistant swimming coach, since I know what is the basic and everything, been to training and everything. So I went to the interview. So in the interview, they were asking me like what certificate that I have and relating to waters and everything, and I showed them. Then they put me to a test like how can I handle a crowd of students, how do I do in emergency situation. So luckily, alhamdulillah, dah lepas juga fasa-fasa tu.
Okay.
So right now, after 1 year of working as an assistant coach, now I have been, alhamdulillah, dinaikkan pangkat menjadi seorang coach.
Alright.
Yes. So
Congrats,
sekarang
congrats.
I'm a full-time student. So part-time on weekend I coach swimmings. Alright. So basically from 4 years old until competition level semua I cover lah.
Yep.
Alright. So back to our question, how future proof is your passion? Alright. Based on my case, alright, this trend of parents sending their children for swimming class has been started way back, way back. Alright, since I was small, I was sent to swimming classes and everything. So I think benda ni adalah satu aktiviti yang sangat sesuai untuk budak-budak kecil, and also to train them from young age. Alright, so for me, benda ni will have continuously demand in the future itself. Sebab whatever happen, we still need to learn how to swim and everything, right? Betul tak?
Yep.
So for me, my passion, I think I do have a future in the future. Alright, I have what I'm doing now, and I think that I'm gonna do the same in the future. Kan maybe for the next 5 years, maybe on weekend saya masih lagi bekerja sebagai seorang jurulatih renang.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. True.
So from what I see is the demand is there. So I
Mm.
think that my part time now as a swimming coach, which is also a passion for me, which it's a thing that I love to do so much. I think, yeah, it can be done in the future also.
Mm.
Okay. So basically, you are a coach, a swimmer,
Yep, yep,
and see that ada demand untuk your passion.
yep, betul.
Okay. Apa
Ya betul.
Kau rasa
I'm
aku
shocked
perlu
actually.
betul. So macam tak ada ni tak ada so called like bercita-cita nak jadi Olympic swimmer or like
Oh,
represent here, represent there, you know?
dah terlambat rasanya.
Really?
Ya, rasa badan dah keras dah ni.
Oh, coach.
Tak boleh dah. I mean, I can teach the theory, boleh mengajar, I can teach the skills and sets that you need. But in order for me to do that, nah, all these people actually start very young.
Yeah.
Very young
Yeah,
age
yeah.
kan. Dia dah start dia hantar awal-awal daripada kecil lagi, been training. Tapi saya masuk competition, keluar balik, takut kalah. Balik.
Okay.
So yeah, I think my passion will have demand in the future.
Right. Okay, how about you, Pablo?
Nice. I think I have quite a different view from Akif, and it's about macam mana, the things that I have passion on macam football, and I also like to macam play games ke apa kan.
Yep.
But I don't think I'm in a position macam boleh jadi coach ke uh, pro gamer ke unless I commit to it full time.
Faham?
So nak future proof tu agak tak ada lah. But how do I say it? If I boleh nak twist sikit lah soalan tu kan.
Okay.
Jadikan how to future proof yourself in general. Like how to make sure that you are able to be accepted in future, or skill set that you have to make sure that you are future proof is, I think one of the skill is to be able to create a network with people, and that is very important. Macam have a good relationship with your peers ke, boss ke, like I said, clients semua tu, pergi events and jumpa orang baru and create that relationship. Sebab sometimes kita tak tahu, mungkin apa yang kita ada sekarang ni, hopefully tak jadilah. Contoh
Yep.
macam kalau tiba-tiba aku tak ada aku stop kerja and tak ada kerja, and kita tak tahu orang-orang yang kita ada network ni akan they give us opportunity ke.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is one of the skill lah to make yourself future proof, and that is very important as well. Dan tak kisah kerja apa yang kita buat pun, like in general you have to be good at creating a good network. And then be open minded, jangan terlalu close minded, being able to absorb the pressure, any knowledge ke, new environment ke, That is very important as well. And work hard and work smart itu pun penting juga. And I think macam one of the other skill is macam tu je cakap tadi, upselling yourself. Tu pun penting macam, you know, kalau kita still in the future kita nak try go into a higher position ke, get a better opportunity elsewhere with better salary ke, kita kena pandai nak upsell diri kita. And upselling doesn't mean you have to macam mana upsell ada banyak cara kan. Sometimes you do it online by emailing that person ke, have a small conversation ke. That's how you upsell lah. And those are the skill yang kalau korang tahu, it will be easier for you guys in the future. And then yeah, those are the skill yang at least for me lah yang penting. But of course macam Akib cakap, some patients yang orang ada, you can turn it into a career kan. Macam Akib dia ada opportunity untuk jadi coach. Who knows in the future dia start buat dah ada appropriate license untuk buat course sendiri ke,
Betul.
and video course ke apa ke, and then start distributing ke. Those are the opportunities that you have. And I'm sure orang lain pun akan ada opportunity yang sama. But sometimes passion for me, it's, I think macam aku sendiri personally, aku tak kejar sangat passion.
Alright.
You know, I think it's about the things that we like to do. Contoh macam dulu aku cakap tadi aku suka main game.
Yep.
So I tried like streaming ke apa kan. And then benda yang enjoyable lama-lama jadi macam tak best. You know, macam benda macam terpaksa aku kena buat. Sebab
Rutin lah.
macam rutin macam lama-lama jadi tak best. So it kind of backfire in a wrong way lah.
Faham?
Yeah, so it depends on orang. Sometimes ada yang okay, macam case Akif, it's going well for him, so that's good. So yeah, future proofing yourself, having those skills, and maybe if you have any passion, try to monetize it, and so that it will you know, tak adalah kosong lah macam Akif dekat rugi lah. So yeah.
Yeah. For myself, I would say, okay, I mean, I do have certain things that I'm passionate about lah. Mostly, okay, career-wise, I would say like, on heating and cooling, like aircon ke, heater ke, you know, all those stuff. Those career-wise, that's my passion. And as for others, maybe aku baru je discover, but I actually love to talk. Although aku claim that I'm introverted. But still, macam aku rasa macam best kat bercakap ni. Hence,
I mean,
that's, yeah.
I would argue macam most orang yang suka macam cakap depan kamera ke, like macam buat YouTube ke apa kan, yang bercakap ke, most of them macam ramai yang introvert juga. Macam streamer.
Oh, yeah.
Real life introvert cuma bila depan kamera like dia comfortable untuk bercakap.
Okay.
So, yeah.
True. Tapi untuk like for my case, because aku dah memang comfortable untuk bercakap depan orang. But then to speak, like, you know, macam aku pernah je try stream lah, you know, playing game and everything. But then I wasn't able to, because I just don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So now, like, you know, having this podcast as a platform for me to so-called express myself. And another thing is music. I mean, it's been a while. It's been, I would say, 2 years plus. But slowly memang I'm so into music and everything, right? But then COVID happened, and there's so many things happen. And aku memang I am still passionate about it. Cuma dia tak ada drive dah benda tu. Sebab like to say for me to future proof what my passions are, sure. If in terms of career, kan, aku currently I'm attending like courses or like attending talks regarding my field, apa yang aku nak buat kan, and improving myself, building my skill sets, right? So career wise, those are the ways that I am doing it right now to prove it. But other than that, like my music, this podcast, of course, podcast ni it's still new, and kita pun tak tahu lagi ke mana lagi arah dia. Cuma at the moment, I would say podcast ni, my hopes are like it, it it becomes something that is meaningful not only for us, not only for myself and Pablo, but of course to our dear listeners. For my music not career lah. My music passion dia tergantung sepi jap. Because I've been travelling here and there tau. So untuk aku get back into action, agak
Susah sikit lah.
agak suka lah for me. And but then again, in general, I mean Arman said it already about having skill sets or your network, communication, right? Because skill to communicate, to a person, to an audience, I would say it's really crucial. Sebab not only sebab pada aku, you probably can communicate secara, I would say katalah you communicate apa, train in communicating formally kan. But then bila in real life situation, katalah you go for interviews ke, you are networking with people kan, you gotta tweak how you say things, how you approach things. Sebab tak semua kita boleh approach secara formal. Although mungkin at times like we events yang formal kan. But then bila speaking to a person untuk network, you kena really connect, really know how to connect with that person through the way we are speaking, we are communicating with that person. So yeah, sebab bagi aku bukan background aku lah, cuma my my dad really established himself as someone that really can talk. Bang really, bila dia cakap tu, he has the knowledge and everything, right? So coming from that environment, aku walaupun pada awalnya aku tak confident sangat, but then it slowly builds up and till at this moment pun, you put me in front of like any person kan, tak kisahlah from any range of people lah kan, from the low tiers or whatever lah, I can speak with them. Sebab I have built that confidence, and of course I've been training a bit by bit on communication.
True. And also, I think people make mistakes by assuming communication skill tu just kita boleh bercakap dengan orang je.
Betul.
There's a lot of things, factors yang kita kena ambil kira, macam the volume that you're talking in,
Yep.
you punya intonation, cara you address orang, everything. And I think at least for me myself, aku ada macam at least time sekolah dulu ada involved in public speaking apa semua kan. So that
Ah,
helps lah. So when I talk, I know how to make sure that the things that I'm talking is macam concise, tak ada banyak macam fillers.
Faham?
So sometimes kita tengok presentation orang kan,
Hmm.
macam tu dia rasa macam aduh, you know, macam
Slacking lah.
macam
yeah.
Yeah,
tu.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
kita rasa macam please get to the point lah macam tu.
Betul.
So
Yeah.
tu penting lah.
Ya betul. Sebab memang aku pun dari dulu since kita banyak project based punya assignments everything kan. So bila time presentation macam macam benda tu pelik bagi aku tau. Macam damn. I mean sure you can speak well, you're kind of fluent like in English ke kan, in Malay ke, bahasa tu tak ada masalah. Tapi bila you want to present something macam very robot tau. I mean
Yeah.
the basics of it macam okay, everyone just reads from the slides, right?
Mm-mm.
Because initially they do not understand apa yang diorang buat.
Betul.
So hence that's why
Yeah,
they
and
just
one
read
of the
off.
easiest way yang korang boleh kalau nak practice, korang boleh practice is try to record diri sendiri. And then dengar balik. Memang cringe lah. Aku pun tak suka but bila kita dengar balik kita macam okay. Ada points, ada banyak, kita baru realise ada banyak fillers lah. Kita banyak macam
Betul. Yeah.
lepas
So
tu korang improve.
like a tip this one a tip that I got like years ago, right?
Okay.
For whatever you want to say, kan?
Mm.
You gotta have a 2-second pause.
Ah.
Like you don't just blast everything like hello, my name is blah, 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 like orang pun tak dapat nak catch apa yang kau cakap. So I would say for every sentence, for every point you would want to make, just take a pause, not too long. Pause tu macam untuk menggantikan fillers lah yang Pablo kata tadi. Rather macam I mean of course aku sendiri pun till now I still do it, alright? But to compare it to myself years back, like I know like okay, aku kena pause kat sini. Untuk pause tu bukan saja untuk kita hilangkan fillers tu, but at the same time kita fikir dulu sebelum kita cakap lah.
Yeah. Fikir,
Proses dulu.
And then your intonation, bila you nak sampaikan points tu, you tinggikan sikit volume tu, semua tu lah.
Alright, so correlating to the current question, so the next one is okay, since masing-masing ada passion masing-masing,
Betul.
do you believe that your passion will bring benefit in the future? Like lah benefit to a certain group, a certain subject, ataupun for the whole nation, whole world,
Or even to yourself.
and even to yourself. Silakan, saudara Aki.
Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about the passion I have in swimming. Right. So, one of my senior coach, he conducted this macam event it called Anak Air, where he helped these people who tak boleh nak afford hantar anak diorang pergi swimming lesson.
Okay.
Tapi anak diorang have the potential and also ada minat yang mendalam dalam swimming. So this Anak Air punya event, dia cover the whole Selangor State. So from there sebenarnya a lot of swimmer yang datang daripada parents yang having financial problem and everything, sekarang diorang alhamdulillah ada yang jadi state swimmer, ada yang dah jadi under apa tu nama dia, tenaga pengajar dekat team swimming Malaysia itself. So banyak yang dah berjaya daripada benda-benda macam ni. So I was hoping that I can have all the knowledge that I can grab for now and take this knowledge untuk bagi dekat orang-orang yang tak mampu. Kan, sebab it's not cheap sebenarnya untuk hantar anak pergi belajar swimming. Kan every month kalau anak you seorang dah masuk, anak you lagi seorang mesti nak masuk juga, betul? Kan? So benda tu akan menjadi mahal. So ada orang yang tak mampu tapi still ada minat yang sangat mendalam kepada sukan-sukan yang ada dalam Malaysia ni. So my end goal is to be like my senior coach, to actually help people through sport. Sebab from there diorang dah dapat scholar, diorang dapat tempat untuk belajar based on what they've done in sports punya activities lah. So that is my hope for the future that I can bring. I hope so. We'll try.
Okay. Kata-kata from our national coach swimmer,
Okay.
saudara Hakim
Okay.
Sami. Mana tahu kan,
Mana
we don't know
tahu,
what
mana
the
tahu.
future holds, right?
Yeah, we don't know, we don't know. Esok pun kita tak tahu kan. So, can be. There's possibility.
Okay, mantap. So you basically would want to help the need
Yes.
in
Through
terms of
sports.
sports. Okay.
Ya, betul.
Nice.
Boleh aku pun nak juga apa training kat Akib.
Okay. Nanti
Aku
kita pergi.
boleh buat tak payah buat program anak air.
Okay, kita buat apa? Ada nama ke yang korang boleh suggest?
Anak awak lah.
Risau.
Yang itu kita sangat risau ya.
Risau
Itu sangat merisaukan.
Jokes aside, untuk okay, for myself, like I said just now, like okay, I would like to, but career wise, my again heating and cooling. Kalau boleh kan, nanti aku rasa nak ada topik on heating and cooling je. Kau rasa kau nak dengar tak? Kan? Kalau korang nak dengar, korang bagi tahu kat komen, okay?
Interesting juga sebenarnya topik tu.
Aku boleh sembang hours on cooling and heating.
Damn.
Interesting lah. Very interesting.
Nanti aku buat live stream ke kan. Siapa yang nak, komen kat bawah, okay?
Betul.
But coming to my point, like disebabkan apa aku very into this topic is because it's kind of funny. I know to me it's kind of funny lah. Sebab aku memang suka aircon lah. Like I don't know what weird king ke apa kan. But kalau tak ada aircon tu aku macam jam kan. Kan?
Faham.
I don't know if anyone faham pun lah, but still from that aku I read up on things on how other countries do their heating and cooling and everything. So bila aku tengok balik macam okay, it's like to me benda yang essential lah benda ni. Macam having a clean water, bagi aku samakan dengan benda yang tu lah. Like you do not have heating, you don't have cooling. So disebabkan tu I go into research like how do I in the future lah kan? How do I provide this concept or this system to everyone? So sebab I believe that sure this will bring benefit, like to people katalah people living in cold areas, like freezing areas where heating probably they're still using like what firewood, coals and everything to keep themselves warm, right? So there must be a way for me or for anyone else to provide the help without really costing that much. But yeah, everything tu masih dalam research lah kan.
Betul.
And of course, benda ni pun it will also benefit me because if I'm not passionate enough on this topic, I wouldn't go the far stretch of really researching it. Almost every week aku baca pasal aircon. But Aku for now aku fokus more in Malaysia lah kan. Sebab Malaysia kan panas kan.
Betul.
Kan tak kisah hujan macam mana pun masih panas.
Betul.
So I would say macam my goal is to have provide cooling to as much as people yang ada.
Faham.
Mhm.
But even my final papers were basically on that topic too.
On the cooling topics lah.
Cooling lah. Macam mana aku nak supply dalam satu kawasan perumahan ni guna ke satu
Yeah.
aircon Bukan satu aircon lah. But just
Satu
one
minit.
main aircon. I mean extra aircon dekat mall. Macam tu lah.
Faham?
Ni macam nak pasang aircon mall tu dekat kawasan perumahan. That was
Faham?
it lah.
Dan aku just ni lah macam nak tanya je lah.
Yeah.
So let's say you guys are talking about passion kan.
Yeah.
So what if, and hopefully benda ni tak jadilah, but what if macam kau punya passion is macam cooling system semua tu. So kalau what if sepanjang kau kerja ni, kerja yang kau buat is tak related pun dengan cooling. Like would you say that macam mana it's a, would you consider it's a macam failure? Macam kau gagal nak pursue kau punya passion? Or kau macam okay with it?
Faham? Are you talking about like like in finite years ke ataupun macam
Yeah.
till the end of my career?
Let's say macam in till the end of career, macam kau tak, apa yang kau buat is not related to that.
Faham? Kalau apa yang aku bekerja sampailah aku pencen, aku tahu umur 50 memang tak relate langsung dengan apa yang aku nak. Of course, aku anyone would be disappointed by it kan. Because tak dapat ceburi
Yeah.
kau. But at the same time, I believe that if I keep up with my routine of, really putting my time into what I want to research about, mungkin benda tu aku tak dapat realisasikan secara fizikal. Aku really work on the project itself. But then, since aku dah have by that time I have a vast knowledge on it kan. So probably I can really macam give out my concept ataupun how was it, aku share apa yang aku tahu and aku prove my concept supaya orang lain akan mengambil minat atas apa yang I've been working on for years, right? And maybe there will be that one individual or a group of people yang take interest into it and really work on it physically. So if that were to happen, sure, I call it a success. But memang kalau no one takes interest in it and it's just me and myself, I will still, give out all the materials I have, all my thoughts, all my ideas. Tapi I wouldn't be discouraged by it lah kalau tak and no one takes it. But mungkin once I'm like gone from this world kan, only then mungkin aku punya research ni akan diambil lah. But then, yelah, I wouldn't know kan by then.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have justify how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
How about you? Yep. Yes,
Yes,
bro.
talking about passion. Well, I think for me macam aku macam lain sikit lah dengan korang sebab macam aku tak terlalu fokus on aku punya passion, so called passion, sebab Macam aku especially daripada sekolah dulu aku tak ada like one particular thing yang aku nak buat and follow macam tak ada satu benda yang aku suka and aku buat and aku follow all the way sampai habis
Faham?
except for main bola je lah. But most of the time aku macam kena campur-campur macam join ni apa organize event ni masuk club ni lah semua macam kena campur-campur macam tu je.
Yep.
So I've never had like macam one strict yang aku follow and even macam bila habis SPM pun macam cakap kau ada option sama ada pursue belajar seni ukiran kayu ataupun IT Unit 10 and
Okay.
bayar lah puluh-puluh ribu tu. But so aku ambil yang tu sebab tak ada choice. So SPM teruk. So and then after that even memang aku tak ada background IT, aku paksa belajar IT, find new skills dalam tu, IT skills and stuff. And then bila keluar kerja yang tak related, automobile sales, and then masuk kerja yang related IT, tapi itu pun tak ada satu benda pun yang aku belajar
Faham?
up until now. So the point is bagi aku aku tak letak macam aku kena follow my passion ni sebab bagi aku benda tu macam akan constrain diri aku. It just put me in macam one dimension je. So rather than doing that, I will myself macam diri aku suka explore macam tak kisahlah aku dapat kerja automobil ke sales ke, aku belajar daripada situ, belajar sales, term business. So bila aku masuk company yang IT pula, when they're talking about business punya terms, especially dengan orang yang atas-atas boss kan, big bosses, so kita faham okay, apa yang dia cakap tu. And then I think this idea macam aku ada mindset yang dia orang panggil as macam craftman mindset. Which
Craftsman.
is
Okay.
craftman mindset. It comes from I think a book yang tajuk So Good They Cannot Ignore You. So just for context, aku memang tak suka baca buku.
Mm-hmm.
So kalau aku mention nama buku tu, probably aku dengar daripada audiobook mana-mana lah online.
Alright.
Masa aku tengah lari ke apa kan, lari ke
Jogging eh.
workout ke. So dalam buku tu dia kata find a skill ataupun find a skill yang korang yang you can actually macam master one skill tu, and work hard sampai you master that one skill, and then from there you will find that passion. So once kita macam contoh aku sekarang aku buat something related to network kan, so bila aku dah faham betul-betul faham network ni and kerja dalam benda tu, baru aku faham okay, now that I know the baseline of apa benda network ni, okay, aku dah ada passion untuk like betul-betul explore lagi, pergi join macam workshop ke training ke.
Yep.
And then from there baru macam expand lagi knowledge dalam benda tu, and daripada situ kita explore options kan yang ada dalam bidang tu. So macam aku terbalik lah, sometimes ada orang dia akan cari passion dulu, daripada situ dia akan baru cari things that are related
How
to
to
that passion.
yeah.
Dia punya starting point tu passion kan, tapi aku punya starting point is explore and then baru jumpa passion tu.
Faham.
Sebab sometimes kita tak tahu, kalau kita tak explore kita tak tahu kan sebenarnya
Banyak lagi
macam aku suka, contohlah aku suka swimming, tapi sebenarnya aku pun suka buat benda lain, and then one of and it comes from macam one of the saying yang aku dengar daripada famous orang yang bagi talk kan, motivational talker.
Yep.
Motivational speaker is macam Simon Sinek apa dia. Sorry, I may be butchering the pronunciation, tapi dia kata passion is not entry point, it is an exit point.
Okay.
So your entry point is finding something that you believe in, finding and working hard towards it, and then from there you will meet people who are like-minded, who believes in you, and then you find passion because you find it best buat benda tu, and then you find passion in it, and then you start like bringing the idea ataupun that passion tu keluar. So that's how I see it lah. It is not the starting point for me, but it's a exit point.
So kau wing it Kau wing it until you find it.
Kinda.
Okay.
Kalau macam aku tak tahu, aku minat yang macam mana kan.
Yeah.
Dalam IT ni pun dulu aku suka designing, maybe aku nak try masuk designing UI UX, and then try nak masuk software, try masuk back end punya buat database lah berbagai, tapi
Yeah.
you know tak jumpa. And I think macam, not to say like wing it like bodoh-bodoh.
Yelah. Faham.
Nah, like you
Langgar.
explore it, tak ada macam langgar terus kan. But you explore, you belajar, and then rasa macam okay, this is not it. But while I'm doing this, I would like to macam learn more so that I can bring these skills forward to my future work yang hopefully aku find passion so that aku boleh apply. So yeah, macam aku at least macam aku tak suka nak constrain diri aku dalam satu dimension ni, sebab it limits my macam growth and also skill set ni aku nak boleh capai kan.
Faham.
Nah, at least tu view aku lah at least.
I mean, yeah, aku agree je. Sebab bagi aku, I'm not trying to... Aku bukannya fokus solely on one thing tau. Macam, okay, fine. In my mind, aku memang nak buat scan. Tapi, like, in reality, aku try semua. Kan?
Yeah, true.
Like, contoh, if I have, like, kalau I land a job in marketing or sales department kan, one company, fine, I'll go into it. Tak ada masalah. Kan? But still, my passion is still on engineering like, you know, cooling and heating system semua tu.
Yeah.
But it's about, I believe that no matter what the works are, those skills that you picked up along the way will be beneficial, maybe, towards your passion.
Yeah, true. And I think macam one thing about passion, sometimes people make the mistake of macam, kalau dia tak dapat kerja yang dia passionate about ke something, dia terus hilang motivation.
Yeah.
You know, those are some of the reason why aku tak suka nak letak passion dulu. Like, let me do the thing, truly understand it, work hard dalam benda tu, and once aku dah faham and macam okay, bila kita faham, in general macam bila kita faham satu benda tu, baru kita macam start minat kan.
Yeah.
Baru kita macam okay, this is macam okay, interesting kan. So bila dah ada that idea, baru jadikan benda tu passion and buat, instead of macam aku aku minat benda lain tapi dapat kerja lain tu macam down, tak best, and then effect kerja, effect the team, itu that's not good lah.
Hey. Very passionate talk.
Betul.
Soalan. Okay, so moving on. Ni macam wider range lah dia punya scope dia.
Okay.
Is okay. How do you view politics or society?
Social ni. Tapi like just before we start, I
Yeah.
think can put a disclaimer that everything said for this topic is our own, and we are not representing any group
Betul.
ke
That's true.
any entity. So
Betul.
yeah.
Saja our thoughts, our mindless thoughts. Okay, take it to heart. Because honestly, I think I can speak for all of us that we're still trying to understand and then adapt to politics and the society.
Betul.
Okay, Silakan Aki. Sebab
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sebab Akib ni dia background dia ke arah macam tu. So
Alamak.
kalau boleh dengar dari awal dia berbicara tu very penuh dengan passion, penuh dengan minat dan
Okay.
sufficient knowledge lah benda-benda macam ni.
Alright. Kita boleh try. Kita boleh try. Alright. First thing first. I nak try to touch on society dulu.
Okay.
Alright. So, we Malaysian kita terkenal the whole world with our many races in our country. Okay, we have the main three is Malay, Chinese, and Indian. Betul. Alright. So, from this actually we are supposed to be grateful that kita ada this kind of orang kata varieties dalam satu negara, kan?
Yeah.
Kita boleh take advantage of having this and having that daripada races yang lain. Okay, kita boleh belajar dia punya bahasa, diorang boleh belajar kita punya bahasa juga at the same time. So kita take each other punya advantage and we be strong together. Alright, that's what's supposed to be done. Alright. So for me itself is we as Malaysian, when we want to talk about we as Malaysian, we are very strong. Alright. We are very strong with each other. Macam Malay, Chinese, Indian, kita adalah satu. Kan? Kita dah diimplementkan benda ni daripada dulu lagi dah. We are one. So I'm very grateful that until these days, walaupun ada orang kata bumps along the way, but at the end of the day, we are still one Malaysia. Betul tak? Kita can go to the stadium, kita tengok bola, kita tengok kiri kita ada Chinese, kanan kita ada Indian, kan? We still celebrate Hari Merdeka sama-sama and everything. So, for me, it's a very good thing. And satu benda yang kita kena bersyukur lah tentang kita ada this good society in Malaysia.
Alright.
So, from the political side, what our current political landscape of Malaysia dah berubah. Kalau dulu kita go back way to Tun punya masa, we can see that the general election, it's always the government versus the opposition, betul?
Okay,
Yeah.
betul.
It's always been, the current government masuk general election akan lawan the opposition.
Yep.
Right? At the end, the current government akan menang lah. So that's the macam diorang punya stronghold lah dekat situ and everything. Tapi pasca general election 14, alright? After general election 14, we all know what happened. Alright?
Yeah.
One of the biggest event that happened that year, kejatuhannya salah satu parti pemerintah yang telah lama memerintah negara. Alright? So daripada situ kita punya landscape politik berubah. Alright, daripada kita hanya seorang kerajaan yang melawan pembangkang, kita berubah kepada parti-parti yang lebih kecil. Kita boleh lihat munculnya parti-parti baru. Kita dapat lihat coalition yang kita tak sangka akan berlaku. Kan? Kita tengok, diorang dulu ni gaduh. Kan? 10 years
Yeah.
back, gaduh. Pam with each other. But now, kita nampak this coalition actually making a government out of it.
Yeah.
Kan? So, kita tak boleh nak expect what will happen in the next GE. Kan? But there are people who are actually studying the trend in Malaysian punya politics. So, they say that agak susah untuk kita kembali kepada zaman dahulu where hanya tinggal kerajaan yang melawan pembangkang.
Yeah.
Sebab sekarang terdedahnya parti-parti yang lebih kecil yang ditubuhkan daripada parti-parti yang lebih besar.
Yep.
So political landscape kita sangat fragile, sangat volatile dan senang untuk ditembus.
Yep.
So benda ni sedikit sebanyak memberi impak kepada sehari-harian kita. So macam kalau hari ni this government dah dibentuk, tiba-tiba for the next 2-3 months benda tu tiba-tiba dapat kat dekat orang lain. So in this meantime, the policy changes sebab setiap kerajaan ada dia punya policy sendiri. Betul,
Ya, betul.
daripada kita boleh tengok dia punya manifesto, kita boleh tengok dia punya tu. So kita tahu macam mana dia fikir tentang nak bawa negara ini ke arah yang mana. Ke arah yang ke kiri ke, yang ke kanan ke, semua ada visi dan misi masing-masing. So for me, Malaysian punya political landscape is very hard to predict. Kita tak tahu what's on their mind actually. Sebab sekarang it's not major party versus major party already.
Yeah.
It's about the coalition of smaller party that akan menjadi satu kerajaan
Yep.
yang dibentuk oleh parti-parti yang lebih kecil.
Yep. Faham?
So that's what my thought on politics in Malaysia lah.
Okay. I think aku nak just follow up dengan question lah.
Alright,
And like now kita pun tahu like umur 18 dah boleh mengundi.
betul?
Do you think it's a good thing that youth yang umur seawal 18 tahun dah boleh start mengundi? Sebab even though yelah macam dulu kita asyik demand youth
Oh,
untuk
nak
undi juga, tapi
betul-betul.
do you think they are voting with knowledge or with emotion?
Alright. Benda ni dah banyak diperbincangkan di luar sana. Orang kata betul ke, patut ke tak kita luluskan undi 18 ni sebelum ni and everything. For me, yes, they should. Diorang sepatutnya luluskan undi 18 and they did. Alright, daripada
Yeah.
situ kita nampak pertukaran trend dalam peratus pengundian luar bandar dan juga dalam bandar. So daripada situ kenapa I say that it's a good thing because our youth is exposed to all the information available on the net. Betul?
Yeah.
Kan? Kita senang dapat information. Kita type just fill in a few keywords in the Google, semua benda keluar.
Yep.
Alright? Tapi not limited to Google only. Sekarang we have TikToks, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram. Benda spread, information spread very quickly. So daripada situ, our youth, budak-budak yang baru nak start mengundi, budak-budak yang baru nak first time mengundi walaupun umur dah 22, 23, first time nak mengundi, betul?
Yeah.
So daripada situ, I think that they will gain enough information untuk decide which party is the best, which candidate is the best. Tetapi, perang menggunakan media sosial ni dah lama berlaku sebelum GE14 lagi. GE15 dah start, GE13 dah start dah sebenarnya. GE12 pun dah start menggunakan media sosial untuk orang kata mempamerkan diorang punya manifesto and everything kan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but macam I cakap tadi, too much information. When you have too much information, diorang akan act based on emotion.
Yep.
Sebab ketulinan satu berita tu tak boleh ditentukan oleh mana-mana pihak. Sebab kadang-kadang kita boleh nampak, oh ada WhatsApp conversation lah, tiba-tiba dapat screenshot and everything kan. Lepas tu kalau dapat dekat orang-orang yang tak berfikiran panjang, mereka akan nampak benda tu sebagai satu, oh ni tak boleh jadi benda macam ni kan. Kita tak boleh nak undi dia. Padahal benda tu fake.
Faham.
So, the information that diorang dapat is good untuk decide, tetapi terlalu banyak informasi dalam kita punya media sosial yang mengakibatkan diorang tak boleh nak membuat keputusan yang betul, keputusan yang tepat untuk menentukan masa depan negara kita sendiri.
And also macam the follow up question after that is knowing that especially sekarang kan undian very volatile.
Betul.
Kita tak tahu parti mana. It's not about parti tu against pembangkang. Do you think it's a good thing that there is no macam stability, macam even talking right now kita tak tahu the next pilihan raya
Betul.
siapa yang still akan ada. Even sekarang pun tak kukuh kan. It's a
Betul.
gabungan banyak-banyak parti.
It's a
So
gabungan.
do you think it's a good thing that there's no like one powerhouse?
Yes. Okay.
Very sometimes bila orang kata macam volatile kan, every 5 years tukar.
Yeah.
Kalau tukar parti, bukan tukar parti je, bukan tukar polisi, you akan tukar certain things,
Betul.
syarat apa semua. So tukar. Do you think it's a good thing in the long run?
Alright, so if we are talking about in the long run, I don't think that it's good. Alright? Sebab apabila kita bertukar kerajaan macam Pablo cakap hari tadi, kita akan bertukar juga kita punya polisi.
Yep.
Betul? Alright, benda yang paling senang lah sebab kita semua dah lalui adalah pertukaran Kementerian Pendidikan. Alright?
Okay.
Ada yang masuk tiba kata kita nak buat PT3, ada yang nak masukkan
Yes.
PT3, ada yang tiba-tiba nak cakap pasal UPSR. So apa yang jadi dekat budak-budak kita, youth yang kita nak bangun besar ni, diorang teragak-agak. Apa
Yeah,
yang
confused.
diorang
Yep, yep.
confused. Adakah benda A akan berlaku? Adakah benda B berlaku?
Yeah.
Okay, sekali government B dah create satu kerajaan, diorang dah continue with diorang punya planning for Kementerian Pendidikan, tetapi disebabkan oleh certain people in the kerajaan itself and outside decided to build a new coalition, kerajaan baru terbentuk.
Yep.
Okay, tetapi plan sebelum ni, polisi sebelum ni sudah berjalan. Tetapi apabila berlakunya penubuhan kerajaan yang baru, mereka decide untuk tak go on dengan benda tu.
Yep.
Alright, so student is left hanging. Alright, that is one of the many problem with policy exchange and new
Yeah.
government coalition yang happen.
Faham? Sebab every government yang take over mesti dia nak letak
Yeah,
footprint kan. Mesti nak
betul.
letak dia
Orang nak
punya nama
letak,
kat situ.
macam, we did this when we are in
Yes.
power
we
and
did
we are
this.
in charge, kita buat macam ni, pam.
Yeah. And I
In
think
the long run, it's very dangerous untuk
yeah,
kita punya
it's
future.
very
Tetapi in the short run pula, kalau kita lihat benda ni kepada short run, bila terlampau banyak parti yang ingin bertanding, mereka akan try to come up with something better daripada parti-parti yang
yeah.
lain. Alright? So diorang akan come up, kalau planningnya contohnya kita nak bagi bantuan kepada B40 sahaja.
Yep.
Tiba-tiba datang lagi satu parti, kita akan bagi B40, M40 juga sekali.
Yeah.
Kan? So in
I
the
think-
short run, benda competition macam tu is good, tetapi in the long run it will be
Yeah.
devastating lah.
Yeah, and I think macam just echoing apa Aki cakap, not in a short run, but I think more right now sebab the volatility tu ada.
Betul?
So more party yang macam akan fikir macam okay, kalau kita tak meet certain expectation, kita boleh akan diganti in the next election.
Betul.
So dia orang akan mungkin step up their game untuk perform better. But also macam sebabkan terlalu volatile, in the long run memang tak stable lah.
Betul?
Macam Aki
Sangat-sangat
cakap
tak stable. Sangat-sangat
Yeah.
tak stable.
Some,
And sebab benda ni akan affect juga our foreign investment, sebab orang takut nak
Yep.
invest. Kan? Sebab polisi kata macam kadang hari ni kata, you can invest kan, you boleh masuk sini, our charge you 30% je kan. Tiba-tiba government baru tukar 50%. Benda ni berlaku
Yeah.
kepada kita punya transportation system, macam kita punya ECRL, benda-benda
Yep.
yang connecting Singapore and Malaysia. So benda tu terlampau banyak issues dalam pertukaran kerajaan.
Yep. True. Macam cakap tadi pendidikan tu pun ya, PT3 SPM, stoker hitam, stoker putih.
Lagi putih, kasut hitam,
Semua-
kasut putih kan. So
Semua
benda
benda
tu
confused. And then
confused.
macam it's a double-edged sword lah sebab kalau terlalu stable, sometimes kita standard tu akan drop.
Drop, betul. Dia akan drop.
Ya, terlalu volatile, standard tu akan naik, but it's not stable lah, tak berapa bagus lah.
Betul.
And I think talking about ini just view aku lah, macam sebab tahun ni pun memang tahun, I think untuk aku pun and Tuija juga.
Yeah.
Ni tahun yang pertama kita dapat vote kan.
Betul. Time?
And
Sama.
personally aku rasa untuk implement 18 tahun ke atas untuk vote macam terlalu drastic bagi aku. Because one, yes, kita ada internet to educate all these young people kan tentang politics and everything. But bukan majority youth yang akan ada that tanggungjawab dalam diri diorang untuk pergi buat research sendiri,
Yeah.
belajar ni apa semua. Kalau benda tu tak ada dalam contoh syllabus kat sekolah ke apa ke benda dia orang terpaksa belajar. Dia orang tak adanya sendiri akan ada tanggungjawab untuk belajar benda tu. So one, dia orang akan tengok internet, and bila tengok internet, macam Aki cakap juga, ada macam-macam benda yang tak betul pun ada banyak lah.
Yeah.
So orang ambil screenshot lah, orang ambil from 1 hour punya speech, orang ambil 10 second of it
Betul.
and turn it into
Hate speech and everything.
hate speech and everything. So it's very, sometimes aku rasa voting tu very emotional based rather than you actually like thinking about in the long run, you know. Sometimes kita rasa macam, oh, kita vote ni sebab kita tak nak orang ni kekal jadi Perdana Menteri, kita nak jatuhkan dia.
Yeah.
Kita vote ni sebab, oh, orang ni tengah naik nama, tengah naik, so kita nak vote dia jadi Perdana Menteri to create macam history. So I think it's too drastic. At least for me lah, aku rasa macam tu. Maybe if we can start with education and include like political punya awareness, then we can talk about, okay, bagi dia orang vote. Sebab kalau dia orang tak faham, like it's very dangerous sangat sebab kita tak tahu. Kita tak tahu apa yang kita undi, lepas tu kita main undi je.
Main undi je.
Bila dah dapat, for
Ah.
example company tak dapat nak, bukan company, sorry, politik, parti politik tu tak dapat nak tunai apa dia orang janji, dan kita macam, oh, nyusahkan diri sendiri,
Yeah.
you know. Sebab because majority of the voters are the youth then, so they play a big part. But if the big majority part is voting based on emotion, then susah adalah volatile.
Betul.
Tambah pula dengan emotional tu side tu lagi lah. So I think just that too drastic lah. But I think I keep touch a lot about politics yang aku pun quite agree jugalah. Ada yang bagus, ada yang tak bagus. But we'll see in the future macam mana. I don't
Betul.
think it will be the same macam dulu. Dia akan jadi,
No, it
dia
won't
akan
be.
jadi completely lain. But if you talking about society, again, I'm just echoing what Akif said lah. I think we are blessed to live in a diverse society, and kita ada macam-macam culture, religion, language, food, semua tu, festival. So I think we have to take full advantage of it lah. Macam Akif boleh cakap Mandarin, you know,
Betul.
can communicate in Mandarin and everything. I think that's a very good skill to have lah. And yeah, I think society right now is, you know, I think generally we are in a good position. Everyone is very nice to each other. Kan, just like kata satu Malaysia. Aku agree, but only a minority yang macam, oh, I think this problem with
Yeah.
another race lah, another religion lah.
Dia akan ada sekumpulan orang yang
Yeah.
tak suka dengan benda-benda macam
Tak
tu.
suka each other lah. Tapi I think we as a human, we tend to, macam mana cantik pun benda tu, kalau ada satu black spot je, kita akan fokus kat situ juga.
Betul.
Betul.
You know, kita akan automatic mata kita akan fokus kat situ juga. So yeah, I think those are the reasons lah why, macam kat, especially kat social media, ada banyak orang naikkan isu lah apa semua. Padahal in general macam tak ada pun isu tu. Cuma bila ada 1% orang yang bangkitkan isu tu atau jadikan benda tu sebagai isu, dan kita terlalu fokuskan benda tu. Yeah, but overall I think we are still in a very peaceful situation.
Yep, betul.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for this question, aku more like wanna hear what Akif have to say. But in terms of, I'm touching on the fact that it's so much easier now gain knowledge regarding, our country's politics, how it works, what's currently happening. But I would say benda ni dah berlaku lama dah. But recently, there's been an uprise in spreading misinformation regarding politics. I mean, benda ni dah, I've seen it for quite some
Ya,
years
lama
already,
lah.
kan?
And it happens
Tapi,
everywhere kan.
ya betul. Tapi, dengan adanya platform-platform, an abundance of platforms of social media, it's just going crazy right now. And
Mhm.
uh, taking your point yang undi 18 tu, di 18 tu, like, okay, if I were, okay, not if I were to put myself in their shoe, aku sendiri pun, at this age pun,
Tak faham kan?
still, aku macam,
Ya,
apa benda
aku pun tak
ni?
faham.
Like, so, bila these questions come up, right, if I were at their age, okay, aku tak ada, I have zero to less exposure towards it.
Ya.
Apa aku punya source of knowledge? You know, siapa yang sepatutnya aku approach untuk tanya semua ni? Because if I were to approach like my family ke, my friends and orang sekeliling aku, my own circle, setiap seorang akan ada different opinion,
Ya.
right? Tapi there's no one, bagi aku, I don't know kalau ada ke tak lah, but tak ada satu group, ada satu individu yang aku boleh refer
Yeah.
to about politics in general.
I think I think macam the part yang we said kita pun macam tak faham is part of it is salah kita sendiri lah, sebab kita pun tak ada look into it very like deeply kan. But that's where education comes in. I think it's very important untuk provide that education from a good source,
Yeah.
especially to the youth.
Like, probably I don't know. Like, in school masa kecil, like we had civics, right? Sepatutnya, bagi aku lah, in my opinion, they at least touch a bit on this topic lah. Like, tell the kids, like, tell us, like, okay, apa sebenarnya? How does this thing called politics works? So,
Dia macam aku rasa macam every macam political party ke apa, dia mesti ada something yang at the base of it sama, dia ada common goal.
betul?
Semua orang ada common goal. Cuma how they execute it, sama ada dia orang boleh achieve it ke tak, can they stay true to their words ke, itu yang subjective part lah. But I think macam education in terms of the common goal for the benefit of the country and everything, tu semua kena educate lah.
Yeah.
At least budak-budak semua faham kan. Macam apa, at least bila macam diorang buat manifesto ke apa, tak adalah macam bulat-bulat percaya.
Betul.
Dia faham apa yang penting, macam dia punya base tu ada, and then the rest is macam additional. So then dia boleh compare from one party to one party and make their own decision, not just based on apa yang orang cakap kat internet. So,
Yeah. Sebab bagi aku, kalau I'm talking about now, at current time, kalau the only source of information we have through social media, which is tak ada masalah, kan? Maksudnya, the only that is easily accessible. Contoh, TikTok. Aku buka, like 60-second video explain about talking about politics, right?
Yeah.
Because our time span of focusing on something just gets shortened and shortened every single day. So, kalau digunakan social media ni secara betul to spread the awareness or spread the knowledge on politics, then sure, I would like totally agree on the undi 18 tu.
But also macam, at least for me, macam for social media, aku ada terjumpa an account yang mungkin aku tak nak sebut nama lah sebab dia very controversial punya person kan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And dalam
Yeah.
aku tengok dia punya live tu dia ada
Live.
explain apa itu undi ni macam mana, apa proses
Mhm.
dia,
Yep.
Betul.
apa dia punya setiap parti punya history, common goal apa semua. Benda macam tu I think it's good to consume
Betul.
as long as dia tak macam cakap oh korang kena undi ni, korang kena undi ni. Sebab dia dalam tu pun masa aku tengok pun tak ada pun cakap yang tu. Dia kata
Yeah.
you know,
Very centrist type of guy.
yeah, pilihan tu tangan masing-masing lah. Tapi dia cuma bagi penjelasan je lah. So that kita faham at the base of it macam mana.
Yeah, I mean that person aku memang follow, right? And disebabkan dia lah, aku macam okay. Oh macam ni rupanya. You know, like
Yeah.
seeing him reaching out to young people, right?
Betul.
At their own facility, at their own places. Macam wow. Okay, maksudnya boleh sebenarnya. Ada rupanya orang-orang macam ni kan. Tapi kenapa dia saja?
Ya, sangat sikit lah.
Yeah.
Sangat.
Where are others?
Yeah. Macam aku sendiri, even though aku cakap aku tak berapa setuju bukannya aku tak setuju over 18 dah boleh undi apa semua. I just think that it's too soon.
Yeah.
Maybe boleh kurangkan umur 20 and then the next election start kurangkan sikit 19, 18. I think it's too drastic je lah personally. Kalau okay, soalan lagi satu soalan lah. Kalau Akif personally,
Okay.
how would you or what is your suggestion to tackle this problem of youth voting, not having the education and voting through emotion?
Alright, so undi 18. So siapa-siapa yang umur 18 tahun ke atas boleh mengundi, betul?
Mhm.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that semua orang yang masuk universities akan go through subject which called pengajian or something relating to like that. That subject is basically teaching you all about you need to know about the country itself and everything. So I would love to see that benda tu diimplement dekat sekolah menengah juga. Macam yang Afif cakap tadi in civics book and everything kan. At least teach about the basics of what's the Malaysian punya political landscape and everything. So macam Pablo cakap tadi, ia adalah satu decision yang terlampau drastik. Alright, disebabkan oleh tahap pemikiran, bukan saya cakap tahap pemikiran budak 18 tahun kita adalah berada di bawah, tetapi untuk mereka menerima dan juga memproses fakta-fakta yang telah diberikan tu, susah untuk mereka proses. Sebab bagi mereka, kalau diorang dah tengok satu benda ni macam, oh salah, diorang akan terus salah. Alright, itu belum masuk lagi influence daripada parents and everything kan. So tadi I heard that Pablo ada cakap supposed to be benda tu start from 21, then kita turun ke 20, turun ke 19, turun ke 18, betul? And I personally agree with that idea of Pablo sebenarnya. Sebab daripada situ kita boleh tengok setiap general election punya trend daripada umur-umur yang kita minimum age of voting. Alright, so daripada situ kita nampak adakah kita punya remaja, youth kita boleh menerima fakta-fakta dan proses untuk menjadi satu decision making. Sebab undi tu adalah satu benda yang sangat, tanggungjawab yang sangat besar. Sebab ia menentukan masa depan kita sendiri as a youth. So for me, the 18 tahun adalah terlalu, dia satu decision yang terlampau cepat dibuat. Supposed to be go from 20 turun ke 19. Kita tengok trend dia macam mana budak menerima dan juga pengajaran-pengajaran tentang macam mana kerajaan berfungsi, apakah fungsi undi, adakah macam even I got reach out to some youth, alright, age 20, 21 kan, macam diorang tak tahu what is the simple majority, to win
Yeah.
an election kan. So benda-benda
Yeah.
macam tu buatkan diorang rasa macam oh aku undi ni dia menang ni.
Faham,
Kan.
faham.
Yeah, true.
So benda tu is very dangerous to have that thought on our youth itself sebab diorang memegang masa depan negara ni.
Yep.
So dua benda lah. So I hope that they can implement at least not too basic. Okay, I would love to see some basic political punya landscape on sekolah menengah punya subjek, tetapi get into the details. Tetapi kita kena tengok jugalah yang pastikan yang tenaga pengajarnya adalah seorang yang general, bercerita
Neutral
tentang
lah.
neutral,
Yeah.
sangat neutral, tak berpihak kepada kiri, tak berpihak pada kanan, depan dan belakang. Seseorang yang hanya ingin mengajar macam mana sistem tu berfungsi kepada
Yeah.
semua. So yang kedua adalah umur 18 tu terlalu kecil lah bagi saya.
Yeah.
Supposed to start at least 20 lah, 2019 kan. 20 when dia dah masuk uni kan. Dia dah start kerja, dia start affected by policy maker and everything. So they will have the bigger picture.
Yeah, true. It's a lot of challenges lah. Sebab
Betul.
macam nak cari tenaga pengajar tu satu hal.
Betul, sangat
Sebab
sangat.
they are living in a different generation kan.
Yeah.
And
Sebab diorang pun macam cikgu-cikgu kita pun 30 40 kan. So
tu.
diorang start undi masa government versus pembangkang.
Yeah.
Kan. The big party versus pembangkang. Macam tu kan. So
Yeah, true. It's
untuk
quite
cari seorang yang updated with current punya landscape pun agak susah sebab cikgu pun kita tahu memang packed with other things to do and everything kan.
but yeah, I think but we're not macam undermining youth punya yang 18 years
tidak.
potential ke apa, because I think if you compare 18 years old now dengan 18 years old yang 20 years ago,
Betul.
like 18 years yang now memang like potential dia memang lagi tinggi,
Betul.
especially dengan adanya internet, ease of accessibility apa semua, but also potential tinggi tu it can comes in a positive way and also negative way. So sangat ni lah, and kita tahu macam when talking about politics, tahu decision yang semua rakyat buat, yang rakyat buat tu ada impact yang besar dari segi ekonomi lah, dari segi macam Maki kata perdagangan apa semua tu, so it's very important. And recently macam kita baca di news yang kata SPRM tengah cari orang macam especially youth yang dibayar untuk undi.
Betul disebabkan
So
diorang tu kan being a
yeah,
part of the tu kan.
so yeah, itu one of the risk jugalah. So ada orang senang terpengaruh
Betul.
dengan mungkin duit sikit. So
That's benda trick tu dah lama lah inside this. Tapi sebab
ya,
dulu
sangat
susah
lama.
nak reach out kan. So sekarang benda tu memang meluas. Sebab dulu orang buat senyap-senyap. Tetapi sekarang people decide tu benda tu jadi luas. So semua orang tahu. So semua orang fikir nanti tak selalu macam ada this one thought of people macam oh kalau diorang tak okay then kita tukar je lagi.
Yalah.
Kan. Sebab orang selalu macam tak okay ni kita tukar je. Kita tukar 5 tahun kita tukar. Kan. We need a stable government to govern us for the next 10-15 years kan. At least put the policy straight. Pastikan benda tu function in every sector. Kita ada banyak sangat kementerian yang perlu cover, yang perlukan diperbaiki. Betul tak? Daripada main-main kementerian pendidikan, kementerian kita punya pertahanan kan, kewangan kita. So benda tu we need to have a very concrete punya strategi lah from the government itself.
And also like 5 years is very short.
Betul.
5 years is very
Sometimes
short.
apa yang nak buat dalam 5 tahun tak cukup masa
Tak
pun.
cukup.
Tak boleh buat 5 tahun,
Sangat
tengok tukar. Lepas tu tak sempat lagi tukar.
tukar
Semua
lagi kan.
semua benda halfway.
So tak
So,
boleh.
Itu je lah.
Right, very, very, very insightful. Yeah, honestly, again, aku pun baru je tahu all this politics. I mean, of course, you are all aware of it, and tapi really learn of how it works, what it entails. To me, it's very new.
Betul.
Okay, so now finally we've reached our ending question. That is, I mean, this one pun kita dah sentuh sikit-sikit lah previously. Do you agree that the youth holds our future?
Nice question. Very nice question. Okay, I try to answer my best. All right. Youth. Um, it's a person that satu dunia tahu, satu dunia rely on youth, on what they can bring into the next 20 years, 30 years, alright? Sebab apa yang idea diorang ada sekarang and also the technology, betul tak? Diorang have the advancement in every kind of technology. They are exposed in early age. Betul tak kan? Sebab kita tengok macam overseas kan, they start to appreciate more of their youth and everything. They start untuk mendengar, tetapi kita ni, kita sebagai Asian families lah, senang cakap kan, adalah untuk pemuda-pemuda, youth-youth kita ni untuk menyuarakan pendapat diorang susah.
Yeah.
Faham?
Untuk menyuarakan pendapat sendiri, pendapat
Hmm.
tentang negara, nanti akan tiba-tiba adalah suara-suara yang kata, awak kecil lagi, apa semua
Yeah.
kan. So, tetapi sepatutnya benda tu tak boleh berlaku sepatutnya. Sepatutnya ada toleransi antara dua-dua pihak, antara yang tua dan juga yang lebih muda untuk saling menukar pendapat. Alright, so kembali kepada kita punya soalan tadi, adakah pemuda kita ni, youth kita ni boleh hold our future? For my answer, yes. Sebab kita dapat lihat dengan implementasi of Undi 18. Alright, Undi 18 shows that sebab kalau kita nak buat benda macam ni, it bukannya sesenang yang kita ingat macam kita hantar submit proposal, sign dan lepas macam tu je. Tidak. Macam Undi 18 ni go through a lot of phase. Kan banyak orang kaji, banyak orang macam tengok what is the good and what's the best for macam kalau I tak boleh nak implement Undi 18, what should I do and everything. So the government is putting trust into our youth. Alright, so this shows that government do actually have and do actually hear to the youth voice. Alright, sebab kebelakangan ni kita susah nak nampak youth-youth yang yang lantang dalam memberikan pendapat-pendapat diorang. Tetapi sekarang kita tengok makin banyak budak-budak kita kan, budak-budak muda around our age je, 20 to 25, 26, 27 kan, start to giving their own opinion. Dan benda tu mula diterima oleh orang-orang. Kita dapat tengok macam politician yang muda-muda sekarang, kita ada YB Said Saddiq kan,
Yeah.
kita ada YB Hanayu, kita ada Yobin, which are diorang did their job very good kan, they did their job. So sepatutnya youth ataupun pemuda-pemuda ni diberi peluang untuk menyuarakan pendapat-pendapat mereka, dan dalam diorang diorang membagikan diorang punya pendapat tu, kena ada cross and balance check lah kan. Satu benda yang kita boleh implement, ada benda yang kita tak boleh implement. So what have macam past youth buat, youth ada certain delegation yang go to overseas kan, to learn how youth can change the future of a nation. So for me itself, yes, youth have the power that hold the future of our country itself.
Yeah.
Sebab kalau bukan youth, siapa lagi, betul tak? They are growing and diorang akan stay inside the country.
Yeah,
They are
betul.
the one who gonna change everything. So daripada situ, kita kena bagi diorang peluang daripada kecil. Not daripada kecil sangat lah. So kita dapat, bila diorang dah start boleh berfikir, diorang dah ada diorang punya own thought, kita kena bagi dia ruang dan peluang untuk menyuarakan pendapat masing-masing.
Yeah, true. I think I agree with Akif. I think Akif memang ambil jawapan aku lah, which is I agree that youth hold our future, because kalau tak ada youth apa lagi?
Siapa lagi,
You know,
betul?
tak ada orang yang tua semakin tua, yang muda akan jadi tua. So tak ada siapa lagi yang boleh ganti. And I think also I agree with Akif yang youth nowadays are more intelligent, more outspoken. They macam lagi berani untuk cakap apa, menyuarakan pendapat diorang, idea diorang. I think
Lepas tu,
it is a good thing also.
kadang-kadang ada part-part yang menegakkan keadilan and everything kan. So
Yeah.
benda tu patut dipuji lah, sebab benda tu dilakukan oleh youth kan.
Yeah.
Antara orang-orang yang dipandang enteng oleh orang-orang yang lebih tua, macam korang tak cukup makan garam lah, korang tak tahu what's the consequences of buat macam ni.
Yeah.
Tapi at the end of the day, benda tu betul-betul happen and boleh menegakkan keadilan untuk sesetengah pihak.
Yeah, true. And I think macam kita pun duduk dalam kita pun duduk dalam conservative. Bagi aku budaya kita quite conservative lah.
Betul-betul.
And I think we are slowly shifting towards a little bit more open-mindedness punya society. But if we're talking about things that kita boleh bawa pada perbincangan ke things yang kita boleh cakap. Yes, betul macam Aki kata, kita perlu ada toleransi. Itu penting. But at the same time, kita tak boleh terlalu tolerate. Kita tak boleh terlalu
Macam accept things.
accepting sangat ataupun terlalu memberi ruang sangat, sebab there are certain things that kita tak boleh nak break, like especially if kita ni negara Islam kan, so we talking about agama, ada certain things yang kita tak boleh cakap. Kalau kita tak boleh nak menegakkan benda yang dia memang salah,
Betul.
and I think bila kita terlalu open atau terlalu outspoken, there are no macam ground rules. Macam kita tengok kan western countries,
Ya,
ada macam-macam case jadi, daya makin sungsang lah.
ya betul.
Lot of loss of lives lah. So I think we are still I think the conservative punya element tu sedikit sebanyak macam bantu sikit lah kita punya society at the moment untuk control. Tak jadi macam tu. And I think that's one of the things that aku macam blessed lah. Still kita ada budaya tu dalam negara ni. Tak kisahlah agama apa pun kan. Macam kita very macam percayakan pada agama. So tak kisahlah Islam ke, Hindu ke, Buddha ke. Semua agama ada implement good values.
Betul.
And I think that's very important. And talking about youth, do they hold the future? Yes. But also, I think it is very important that they know their responsibilities. I think macam umur-umur kita, especially yang start daripada tahun 1995 ke atas, till now macam kita dalam generation yang kita boleh kata modern lah kan, sebab kita hidup dengan teknologi daripada dulu. So kita dah lalui macam social media daripada awal sampailah sekarang, and then sampai satu hari nanti sometimes kita macam at least for me, macam aku tak terfikir macam kalau aku ada anak one day, macam mana aku nak expose dia dengan internet. Faham tak? Sebab there's too much things
Too much
online.
Dia nak sekat and everything kan.
Macam mungkin parents kita tak boleh nak control benda tu sebab dia tak lalui benda tu.
Betul.
So kita terlalu bebas dengan internet. So now that we know, kita dah tahu internet ni apa tanggungjawab kita kat internet, apa yang kita post kan, apa yang kita like, apa yang kita save, apa semua tu. Semua tu macam bagi kita tak nampak macam penting sangat sekarang kan. But in the long run, like those are the things that macam ideologi apa semua tu penting. And even macam kita earlier kita cakap pasal career, aku tak terkejut lah kalau in 10 years time recruiters tak tengok resume atau CV je, dia orang akan tengok social media.
Yeah.
Dia akan tengok apa yang kita like, kita post.
Sebab show your true self kan.
Yeah. So I think we are in a position to macam we have the responsibility untuk educate anak-anak muda yang akan datang, ataupun potentially kita punya anak sendiri in the future, supaya dia orang faham like apa itu social media, tanggungjawab dia sebagai user, what is the benefit and what is the consequences of guna social media secara salah. So all of that supaya kita lahirkan youth yang in this case hold the future of our country lah, yang boleh berfikir. I think macam cakap pasal undi tadi pun, especially now dah 18 pun dah boleh undi, we have the responsibility untuk in the future untuk educate anak-anak kita. I think that's important lah.
Just taking korang punya point. Okay, I understand, but for me, I don't think that holds our future
Okay.
for now.
Hmm.
Sebab what I can see is mainly in, okay, I'm talking just in Malaysia, right?
Mm-mm.
Our exposure towards or our chances given to the youth, I would say memang slim.
Mm.
Okay, to give them the proper encouragement, the proper chance for them to embody the saying of you is the future. Sebab I would say that many of us are still like terpinga-pinga in terms of apa yang kita nak buat, apa yang kita boleh contribute.
Faham.
Okay, because kalau kita tak establish a kalau kita tak establish apa sebenarnya when we say a youth is the future. So kalau kita tak bagi tahu apa yang we are so called expecting them, they wouldn't come up and maybe ada segelintir yang will be taking the initiative macam okay, aku orang muda satu hari satu hari akan lead the country, lead my people, and mungkin akan ada segelintir orang yang berfikiran macam tu. But I would say majority of us still terpinga-pinga. We don't know what can we do for our country.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think this is just my take.
Yeah.
If you're talking about giving the youth right now the power, memang tak lah. Memang they don't have the
Yeah.
knowledge, the mental strength to handle everything. Memang tak lah. But if you're talking about them, the youth, yang maybe a small percentile yang betul-betul, up for it, and bila dia orang capai umur yang let's say 40 plus, then bagi dia orang position masa time tu, then I think there's a future because they are more mature, dia orang dah lebih faham dan sebagainya. I think it's a better future as well because there's a reason why bila kita tengok in a global scale kita tengok world leaders right now. Macam sebelum ni average, I would say average age this is just me assuming maybe 50 tahun ke atas kan.
Yeah.
But right now benda tu dah slowly turun ke 40 lebih because ada world leaders yang 30 lebih dah jadi Perdana Menteri apa semua.
Minister itu.
So there's a reason for it because youth right now are more capable of doing the job. But of course kalau kau bagi kat umur 20 tahun sekarang memang tak boleh lah.
Yeah.
But I think by the time they reach 35, 40, 45, they will be better fit to be in that position rather than macam sekarang umur 65 ke atas 70. I think 35, 40, 45 tu they are in their prime punya umur.
Yeah.
Untuk handle all the responsibilities. So yeah, that's why I said I think the youth is the future.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I understand your point. And why I said no is because I'm talking about people below 30. Because
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
sebab sebab kalau kita tak bagi peluang, bagi exposure to them, right? How many years pun they ada experience, Kan sampai katalah in your case you said like by the age of 40 mungkin boleh bagi position for them to conduct the country. But then kalau kita apa kalau those people have the same um have the same concept and the same mindset as previous world leaders or politicians and people who are responsible for the country, then that's why I said I'm not agreeing to the terms of youth being the future. Kalau the state of our education towards politics and how the whole
Yeah.
society works still gonna be the same sampai another 5-10 years, then
Ya, susah lah. But
Betul.
I think there's an exception lah. But there's only a small percentage of people that we can say yang boleh buat kerja tu. Contoh macam YB Syed Saddiq kan.
Mm.
I think dalam yang umur below 30, dia je lah yang for now yang aku nampak.
yeah.
You know,
Betul.
but he's also the one yang pushing untuk stop education yang tak berapa penting kat universiti. Contoh macam subjek yang macam mana contoh
Yang
macam dia pernah
tak
cakap pasal
dikena-mengena.
yang tak ada kena-mengena dengan kos lah apa semua. So, you know, I think the responsibility falls upon us untuk educate, and aku tak bercakap in a big scale macam kita bila nak educate tu kita boleh start like just focus on apa yang kita ada depan mata kita. Contoh kalau kita ada family, try to educate anak-anak kita in a good way. Maybe adik-beradik. So daripada start daripada family tu, and then it will grow into a community, and then start growing to an area, and then hopefully the whole country.
Totally.
So macam nak bagi experience tu, you know, even when saya Sadiq pun start as pegang jawatan kecil-kecil dulu. You know,
Betul.
so they are gaining that experience, and they are experiencing all that first hand. Macam nak handle dengan rakyat apa semua. So I think in let's say 10 or 15 years from now, tak terkejut lah kalau nampak Perdana Menteri yang memang mungkin muda. Macam Perdana Menteri Malaysia selalu tua kan.
Betul.
So tak terkejut lah kalau nampak yang lagi muda.
Right. In you know, the whole episode has been really full of information, well spoken by Akif, you know.
Thank
Aku
you.
pun sedikit sebanyak
Belajar lah.
belajar lah, you know. Like macam okay, rupanya macam like sebab bukannya I'm not taking interest in, you know, how our country is doing, how it's working. Cuma at one point I don't see how does it benefits me.
Faham?
Yeah. So any, you know, last words from any of you?
Just nak kata thank you to Akif for joining us today
You're welcome.
and bringing in good insight.
That's nice. I'm just want to talk to the youth of Malaysia. I hope that you guys gonna put more effort into making Malaysia a better country, because at the end of the day, we are born here, we were raised here. So at the end of the day, what happened outside and everything, I just hope that we still have the spirit to fight for Malaysia itself. Yep, that's from me.
Thank you. Like cara Akik sembang kan, aku boleh nampak lah you gonna be YB
Ayo.
if
Ayo.
one day lah ya.
Kita nak tanding mana
Awak your area lah.
Alamak.
Tak boleh cakap kan. Nanti
Ya tu
kena
macam
aim.
um,
Alright, well for me guys again, thank you for listening to us. Right? And of course, thank you Akif for joining us today. Bagi really discuss on matters yang not many of us would want to bincang or hear. So again, thank you very much. And guys, don't forget to drop your likes, your comments, and also subscribe to our channel. And we would really love to hear on your thoughts, maybe regarding this topic today, or if there's any topics that you guys would want to hear us discuss about. So again, it's Twija and Pablo, and we're signing off. Bye bye.
Bye bye.